Honestly, I wasn't going to even do a part 3 until I discovered this new app. If it wasn't for Tony, oh. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning back in. I'm back with a part 3 of using AI to test its knowledge and intelligence on Aaliyah's likeness and image to see if you give it a prompt, what images it would create. The first two, part 1 and part 2, I'm gonna post up here in the description box. Y'all can go check those out if you haven't already. Those had a mixed reaction, understandably so, compared to the ones I'm about to show y'all or the ones y'all already saw in my community post. And it was a 50-50, or should I say a 80-20 thing, where it was a 20% accuracy that the AI bot would get Aaliyah's image right, depending on what I told it to create. And I could see why a lot of people were iffy on it, but most people understood the intent, where it was coming from.
Down like that, okay?
And as a disclaimer, once again, I'm gonna say this every time I do a video like this. This is just for like entertainment purposes for the fans. Just to imagine Aaliyah doing different things. There's no ill intent, there's no malice.
Oh my God.
Because for the last two, especially part 2 I did, there were some comments where most people understood, or most people were just commenting on the pictures, and then you had those few comments, and this one comment in particular that was like, oh, this is creepy, this is weird, you're obsessed, you need to get a life, blah, 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 blah. And the thing that got me was I saw a few people like this. So I was like, people just don't get it. Like, at the end of the day, this is just digital art.
Like, it's not that serious. Trust me, I know that. But anyway.
What's the difference between this and an artist drawing Aaliyah doing different things, painting Aaliyah doing different things? The difference is, this is just an AI bot. This is not a person manually doing this. It's just digital artificial intelligence.
Nothing more, nothing less.
So if you think this is creepy and weird and oh my God, leave her alone, let her rest, because that's another thing I saw. People was posting their images on Twitter. People was like, let her rest. This is creepy. Let that girl rest. Let that lady rest. A digital AI bot is not disturbing Aaliyah. If anything is disturbing Aaliyah, it's how her legacy is being handled by the ones in charge. But you know, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. And I know a lot of y'all were asking me, what app did I use? What app did I use? I'm gonna let y'all know in the video. I saw y'all comments. I wasn't ignoring y'all. I just knew I was doing this video so y'all can see. Y'all ready? Let's go. What's up, guys? For those of you that was asking what website, what app, it's called the Microsoft Bing Image Creator. Right here. All you need is an account, an email. It takes like 10 seconds. The best part about it is free. And when you sign up, you get 100 free credits. Basically meaning you get 100 tries to just make any type of image you want. Going into the ones that I posted on my community tab, of course, we got to get into this one. And this one, when I put this in, it was supposed to be Aaliyah accepting her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And in essence, right, this is going to happen pretty soon. But just imagine this. And I feel like this captured her essence perfectly. From the hair, the outfit, the pose, the look. You know, I got the star with her name in the back. This is just quintessential Aaliyah. Because if y'all remember for part 1 and part 2, those I did, it was a 50-50. And it kind of looked like her, it kind of didn't. But with these, there's no denying. I'm going to show you a few more. There's no denying this. This is like a perfect, like, honestly, when I posted this on Twitter, I had people asking, this is not real? This is not real? And I'm like, of course we know it's not real because Aaliyah didn't get her star yet, but people actually thought this was a real image. So that's why I said with AI, you got to be careful. As an experiment, I'm like, wow. I had a few people asking me, was this a real picture of her? Like, honestly, this one right here, I felt like even more so than the last one, when you can see her eyes and you see her look, this one captured Aaliyah's personality and her essence in a different way. And this is just a picture of her looking down. And is it just me, or this captures Aaliyah's essence even more than the one of her looking directly at the camera? Something about her looking down at it something about her looking down at it, it captures her aesthetic very well. And of course, like I said, the hair is on point. Now, another one I did, this one. Now, this one, it has Aaliyah's hair differently. She got another outfit. You can see she's posing in front of it. This looks like her, but I feel like in a more modernized type of way, you know, with the hairstyle. You can see like the little highlights. Another thing I love about this image is how it made it seem like the sun was hitting her face in a certain way where you can see like the shadows and like the light hitting like a certain angle. And it just makes a beautiful image. Now, this one I did, I said, imagine Aaliyah accepting her Oscar wearing a red dress. And I told them to give her a bun. But as I thought about it, I could see the likeness in the face. I said, I don't really see Aaliyah wearing this hairstyle, especially at the Oscars. So then I said, Aaliyah with a side bang. And when I show y'all this next image, I feel like some of y'all are gonna get goosebumps. Y'all ready for this? Look at this one. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? This looks like Aaliyah really accepting her Oscar. Now, with this one, I love the dress. I love the little feather boa gave her, the hairstyle, the jewelry, everything. But what I most love about this image is the emotion it captured. Like I can just imagine Aaliyah going up to accept her Oscar for whatever role she would have won for, right? But it captures her emotion perfectly, like her holding back tears, you know, being proud of herself, and everybody, all the fans and everybody, you know, just at home in the audience, just watching her accept this Oscar. And it's just like, wow, the fact that this AI knew to make this look like Aaliyah, but have it capture the emotion of her in the middle of giving a speech. You know, it's just like, just look at this for a few seconds and just capture this. Like, imagine this. We will never get to see this, unfortunately. In a way, it felt like this kind of therapeutic for some fans to just imagine what if Aaliyah would have won an Oscar? What if this? What if that? You know, that's another reason why I do these things, not to be like creepy and weird, like people want to say. It's just, what if, you know, the possibilities that we will never get to see. But this one of my favorite ones. Now, this one, I told it to create an image of Aaliyah modeling her Dolly Pop fashion line. Because y'all remember Aaliyah was going to do a fashion line with her friend Kidada. They was going to do like, you know, a clothing line. And it came up with this. And I looked at it and I was like, this is interesting. You see this sweater? I feel like, just imagine Aaliyah having her own clothing line, but also having like her own like sweater brand. And you know how you had the baby fat sweaters back in the day that were really popular? They came in different colors, Juicy Couture, all that different type of stuff. I feel like this could have been a popular thing. Like, just imagine Aaliyah having her own clothing line where you see like a lot of girls and some guys wearing it. She got different sweaters, different sweatpants, or different type of shoes. They come in different colors. Would have been one of the most popular brands in the early 2000s. Like, just imagine that. Next one, of course, Aaliyah holding a Grammy. You know, hairstyle, face, has that likeness. Simple, but effective. Now, this one, this is more of like an animated cartoon style. I told it, imagine Aaliyah as a little mermaid. And just look at this. To me, I see it right away. From the, you know, the face, the eyebrows, the hair, everything. The hair is luxurious. I love like the whole color scheme, everything. The tail is a little bit misplaced. I feel like the tail should have been more aligned to where her body is. Overall, I felt like it captured Aaliyah's essence perfectly, especially through animated form. Now, another one, y'all know I always go back to this for some reason. Aaliyah imagined as Rapunzel. You know, Rapunzel with the long black silky hair. But this is just Aaliyah. Another one, I feel like it captured her perfectly. I love how the hair is draping down. It has that luxurious look, that silky look. It's draped all over the castle. You can see the castle in the back. Perfect. Could y'all imagine Aaliyah doing this as like some type of like video treatment or some type of movie, whatever? Like, just imagine this. I love this. I love this look right here. As you zoom in, you can see the quality decrease a little bit, but I feel like it captured the distinct features of her face in a nice way. I know I always go back to this one too. Aaliyah as a character on Family Guy. I mean, what else can I say? Just looks like it would have been Aaliyah as a character on Family Guy. And I didn't even tell it to give her a side bang or nothing. It just knew to have that nice eyebrow shape, have the same hairstyle, even in Family Guy animation, they got her hair on point, give her the side bang covering one eye. I mean, I'm telling you, this AI, you choose the right app, it's getting more advanced and more advanced. 5-10 years ago, we didn't have this. Imagine how it's going to be in another 2 to 3 to 5 years. I mean, I can't make this up, literally. This one, I decided to give it like a random type of prompt. And I said, Aaliyah reading a book in a rose garden. This captures her essence really well too. The makeup, the hairstyle. It looks like what do I think about this one? Sometimes, you want to see Aaliyah doing this, doing that. But I like to see how it would create Aaliyah in like the most random of settings. I feel like it captured her well here. Now, this one, I said, imagine Aaliyah on the cover of Vogue magazine. And one thing I like about this one is it gave her a different hairstyle, because we know Aaliyah for having the long black silky hair with the side bangs and the fluffs, everything like that, right? Or just the bone straight hair with a side part or a middle part. But this gave her like that crinkled out hair. I feel like it captured that essence really well, right? The face is on point. And I like the outfit, the pink and blue. It's something different. With Vogue, they like to do high fashion, but I feel like this one is really playful. And honestly, I could see Aaliyah experimenting with a look like this. This one, I said, imagine Aaliyah getting her makeup done on her wedding day. I mean, I'm gonna let the picture speak for itself. The hairstyle I gave her, that's a popular wedding hairstyle. They got her with the wing eyeliner. She's looking down as the makeup artist is applying the makeup. This is just like, wow. Do y'all see this? Now, are y'all ready for the next two? The next two, I said, imagine Aaliyah in a wedding portrait, right? Now, I didn't tell it how the husband was supposed to look. I just said, imagine Aaliyah in a wedding portrait. Look what it created. Now, when I seen this, I was like, wow, that's who it created the husband to be. Now, what do y'all think about this? Now, honestly, I'm like, I don't know. What do y'all think about this? I could see this as, even if it wasn't like real life, it could have been like a music video concept. A popular concept in music videos, Aaliyah sung a lot of love songs. It's like that marriage video treatment where she's getting married or such and such and such and such. This could be like a behind the scenes picture. Look at this right here. And I feel like it captured Aaliyah's essence perfectly. The face, perfectly. I love the hairstyle. It complements her. The makeup. This is another one. And you see it's with the same type of guy. This guy has the same type of look. Aaliyah, dead on, looks just like her. And I'm really interested to know why it made the husband look like this. Interesting. So, what did y'all think? I know if y'all saw part 1 and part 2, I know y'all felt like those were more accurate depictions of Aaliyah. Like, it really captured her essence. And some observations I noticed, people are more willing to give this AI bot or this AI thing a chance when it's actually resembling Aaliyah, when it's a striking resemblance. Like, I know us Aaliyah fans, we pay attention, we know her face, we know her likeness, we know her essence, everything like that, right? So when we see certain images and it's AI and it's like, it's easy for us to be like, leave this alone, let it go, this is creepy, this is weird. But when it's a striking resemblance, there's no denying it. And I noticed that was a major difference with part 1 and part 2 in this one. Even when I posted it on my community tab, a lot of people was like, oh my God, this is great, this is amazing, this really looks like her. And like I told y'all, some people, when I posted it on Twitter, actually thought some of the images were real. And I was like, oh. But something else I noticed with this discussion of AI, and not only with Aaliyah, I noticed other fan bases were using it with their favorite celebrities But the difference is, you know, those celebrities, most of them were still alive. So, and even I remember Nicki Minaj was replying to her fans, making images of her doing certain things, and she was like, what, you know, joking back and forth with them. But like with Aaliyah fans, this is kind of like, we got to use our imagination on a full scale, because in most scenarios, we will never get to see this. We will never get to see her get a Hollywood Walk of Fame and be there to take pictures or win an Oscar or win a Grammy or do this or do that or get married or have kids. So in a way, this is like, you know, giving fans some closure. And I know people say, oh, it's just AI, it's just digital imaging. But like I said, what's the difference between this and, say, if I was a painter, or if I knew how to make Aaliyah images, or I knew how to draw in Photoshop, I could make Aaliyah holding a baby. I can make Aaliyah getting married. I can make an image of Aaliyah holding an Oscar. But you just have artificial intelligence that could do it within 20 seconds. That's the only difference. But with this discussion of AI, with this experiment of AI, how advanced it's gotten compared to 5-10 years ago, we're gonna do this. Imagine how it's gonna be 5 and 10 years from now, in 2040. And it also makes me think about the master or the art of deception, and how somebody can create an image like this and make it seem like it's real. And sometimes if you put the right thing in, the image will look real. And like I said, some people thought some of the images I posted were real. Like, oh, I never seen this image of Aaliyah before. And I was like, wow, they don't realize that this is AI. And that's the thing. You know, I'm honest, I'm transparent. I could be like, oh no, I just made this with an AI bot. But the fact that some people thought that this was really Aaliyah, you know, and it just goes to show how far AI has come and how receptive people will be when AI actually does what it promises. You know, because I know part 1, part 2, it was kind of, but for some of those images, I know y'all felt that striking resemblance. What were some of y'all favorite images I showed y'all from that bot? Are y'all going to experiment with it, or do you still think it's creepy, weird, obsessed, blah, blah, blah? I gotta admit, it is scary accurate when it wants to be. But the thing is, you gotta tell it what to do. It's just not gonna do it on its own. In a way, you still have to work with the AI to get the results you want. Overall, I enjoy doing this. I'm sure some of y'all will experiment with it, have fun with it. You get 100 free credits. Like I said, all you need is an email. And my favorite images were, of course, the ones with her at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and the one of her holding an Oscar, almost looking like she's about to cry. Like, something about that just made me be like, wow, just imagine if we really got to see Aaliyah accept awards like that. Like, one major thing we got to see her do was accept the VMA, and that was a big thing. But imagine her really getting up there in her career, accepting Oscars and Legend Awards and, you know what I'm saying, Lifetime Achievement Awards. With that, please let me know your thoughts down below. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.